My name is Bobby Piland. I'm a senior at Rockland High School. I'm a multi-sport athlete. I play football and I wrestle. I'm committed to the Air Force Academy, the United States Air Force Academy, and just finished my last season of football at Rockland High School. My favorite moment was probably, I would say, probably St. Mary's. Honestly, that was a real nail biter. And for me, why it was probably my favorite is because it really showed as a team that we were determined to win and to go on. And it really showed that we were all not going to give up our season for that. And just the amount of work we put in on the off season, it showed right there. And we were determined to go on next and just keep going with that. So everyone was in on it. Our kicker did great, of course, and but it's just really to show our determination to go on next and just our will to finish. Honestly, before every game, I always have butterflies, and I think that personally, I think that if you don't have butterflies, you're probably not excited for that game. But I mean, for me personally, yeah, I get butterflies. I get kind of nervous, but it's excited. It's excitement that I get, and I get ready to just destroy on the field, and it's all business. And as soon as I step on that field, and then I'm ready to go, it just I flip the switch is what I call it, and I'm ready, and it's just all business. And whoever's in my way, I just want to dominate and just show what I can do. I would say the best motivation would probably be just about height and stuff. And it would be, no matter what it is, your play is going to show, is going to really show who you are on the field. And, that's what I've heard sometimes just about height. And, I've heard that from a coach, and they just said, hey, play how you play, just dominate. Use that motor you have and everything else, and just show that you're the best player on the field and play like it. It's absolutely probably the most important thing you could work on. That first step determines if you can, win or lose that rep. There's a lot of other things that you could get away with sometimes, but that first step is key. And when you don't get that first step, it's a struggle to get everything else aligned with it. But practicing that is by far the most important thing. And that first step, that first get off, that quickness off the line is what determines it can determine you from getting to that quarterback, or you getting stuck there. So it's definitely something I practice religiously, and is definitely in my mind important. I think my favorite part, honestly, is just me being a bigger kid, being able to just be rough and just basically I guess use controlled violence. I don't know. It's something I like, hitting people on the field and just in using my size and whatever else I have to do that. From a young age, I love doing that, and throughout, I've enjoyed it since. It's just it's just one of my things I've loved doing, and just being able to have a sport that really fits and aligns with who I am. In general, I was really happy with this season in myself, and I just think I really dominated compared to most others, and I really got it going, and I just enjoyed every second of it. And I mean, it was so fun, and just I had complete confidence in what I was doing and with my team, and yeah, I mean, I just felt like a different person out there, and just feeling good with what I was doing. I definitely know those guys. It'd be surprising. It wouldn't. I don't think it'd start off being, about football. I just think about the times we've, spent outside of it and stuff, because we have a great bond. And, there's a lot of those guys where I've grown up with them since I was in, 7 years old, 8 years old. And so, from such a young age, and before even we were really serious about football, and it was just, playing that sport just to play it. We were just kids. And so when you have that, you have that chemistry and that bond throughout, and it carries on throughout high school. And I mean, yeah, that if in that case, I mean, we would definitely just be, talking about, just how we've been and stuff like that. I mean, we have a serious relationship, and it's just like no other, I believe. It's just been great. They mean everything. I mean, they're so great, and the support they've had over the years is just amazing. And especially these past, I would say, 2 years have just been off the charts. I mean, they have done everything they can to show their support and just gone above and beyond to cheer for us and do all that. And I mean, it's beyond cheering. They come out, they support. I mean, at school, they get everyone rallied to go to the game. Hey, game's at this time. It's here, it's there, and they help out as much as they can. And it really goes to the leaders, the Storm leaders who are part of that and who lead that, and they're all in with it, and they just love watching us play, and we love having them there. It's amazing. Really the times I had, especially in football, but also the times I had in school in general, and like you said with the fans, those people that we have in the community are amazing. And it doesn't matter if they're in sports or not, on the football team or basketball team. They support you, and we're all friends, and they're real people. And so, I mean, definitely thinking about that as a whole, just the people. But I mean, yeah, definitely football. I mean, it has really done so much for me. The coaches, my head coach, the players, everything has just been more than I could ever ask for. It's just been great. Wrestling really helps me with different concepts that you might not get in football, and I think one thing is you learn to kind of control your body and really know how your body works. And when you're in a weird or awkward position and you're trying to do something in wrestling to get out of it, or to get something done, it really teaches you to be disciplined and to find a way to get into that situation that's going to help you succeed. And in that, it can translate onto the field, and it just feels smoother. And I think you just understand, and it just becomes muscle memory of just how to do certain things that most others couldn't do, because wrestling teaches that skill. One thing I could teach them is that enjoy their experience they have here, and it's some people don't know that are coming up. They're just how privileged they are to be in such a great community, and work hard in whatever it is, the classroom, work hard on the field, and especially, show it in the community. And when you give to the community gives back. And that's what's really happened in this. And, it's just amazing. And you'll see the results when you work hard. And that's the main thing is just work as much as you can. And, you'll see the success, and you'll appreciate everything. Most of the stuff I've learned is, about probably, 90% of it is from my dad. And he has really taught me, a lot that I need to know. And not even just skill wise, just how to play the game, and just, of course, stuff life in general, but just, in the game, just, how to be as a player. And he has just, completely, just shaped how I should play. Man, it's you go out there on the field and it's business. And, it's fun. He's told me it's fun, being able to dominate and go against whoever, and just being able to work. And one thing he's told me is that, the more you work, the more you'll see, how much it is fun on the field. And it's true. It's just hard work and stuff will pay off. And, but that's one thing that he's taught me, and it's absolutely true. And I really appreciate it, because it has really shaped me, for how I look at football and life in general. She just, with my mom, she, big supporter and stuff. And, with her, it was just, kind of the same thing, work, as much as you can, do that, passion, whatever it is, just go get it. And I think I think my parents, for the most part, have been on the same page. But, she has just been really supportive of just, whatever I want to do, go do it. And, especially in football, she supports me, 100% of the way, and just, tries to help me out as much as possible with what I can. and just checks up and just tries to help me with what can I do to be as organized as I can in the sport, stuff like that. So the little things. Constantly in the past, made it to masters, and have done good in them. There's always one person or something or just something I struggle with, and I just don't make it quite yet. But this year is different, and this year, my plan is to go to state, and in this, I'm just gonna work as hard as I can, and I know that if I do, I'm gonna have the most success that I've seen, and everything makes sense now. Everything just from the more max experience I've gotten. I just know that it's going to be a really good season, and winning state is my goal. Yeah, one goal was to beat Folsom, and we accomplished that this season. And for the past years that we've been playing against them, it's just been we've come close, or Folsom's been dominating whatever team, and they're the team to go after. And we were ready to come in and just wanted to show the team we were, and just show that Rockland was serious. And so that was one of my goals. And when we did that, I was just proud of my team, just proud of myself that we could do that. I think the NFL player I emulate the most is probably Aaron Donald. I mean, just his size is really what I relate to. Him being about 6'1". He's such an explosive and quick player. His skill set is off the charts. His football IQ, everything about it is just perfect. And he has his chip on his shoulder too. And I believe I play that way as well. Anyone who wants to doubt me or whatever else, I want to show them and prove to them that I'm that guy. And just ball out on the field just is the same he does. Wake up early, lift. If I can, get a second lift in that day and just work hard. Of course, when it comes to training, I'll go and train and go to game fit with Coach Lim, go to lineman wing games with Coach O, or D-line vids with Coach Day, and I go to all those just to improve my football skills, and some of it with Coach Lim, it's just conditioning and getting my agility and just being as athletic as possible. But when it comes to off season, it's time to grind, and it's 7 days a week of just work and just getting better. Eating as clean as possible, working as much as I can, and just doing that to just get as good as I can and ready for the season. It's amazing. I mean, these guys that are on there with me, they're absolutely great players and can definitely represent the Sacramento region, the talent around here. It's being considered the only lineman on there, but overall it's great to be with all those guys on there. There's a lot of guys that are just great and just show out all year and do their stuff. And I mean, it's just nice to be recognized as for that MVP award, and it's just good to be on there. Start off with my dad. People don't see how much he does for me, and I mean, over the years he has supported me with so much stuff to get in the sport, and he motivated me to play this. And I think without him, I wouldn't be the same at all. He has just done so much for me, man. Even in life, without him as a parent, I wouldn't be the same. He has taught me just, how to be the best person I can be, and whatever it is I want to do, follow through with it and just be the best at it. He is just, I can't thank him enough for how much he's done for me, and especially football, especially sports in general, but in life, I definitely wouldn't be the same person, and I think, most of it goes to him. Another person, my mom. I mean, she supports me as much as she can. I mean, emotionally, she's always there to, if I'm ever going through hard times, she's there to pick me up and try to get me back on my feet, and just is there when I need her to be, man. Just takes me to whatever she needs, wherever I need to go. Same with my dad. But yeah, I mean, she just does all that, and it's amazing. And then just my family in general, my step parents and my brothers and my brother and my siblings, my sisters. They're great. They really are just my life, and everything they do for me, and all the stuff they do is just amazing. I can't begin to thank them enough.